Hello, JD. How are you? You are first. Welcome. It's another day in the mines with your boy. How's your game dev going? How are you on January 10th, Friday, 2025? I'm going to be playing games. Maybe this. We will see. We shall see. Okay, I think I'm good. So recently, for me, I beat this game, Arzette, which is like a parody of the Zelda CDI games, and it was pretty awesome. I quite love what they did with it. It was a great ode to those games. But something I noticed about it is that the bosses were terrible, and I had to do research after to check if they were actually that bad. And it turns out in the game, they are actually that bad. I would have preferred if the bosses actually were challenging. But I noticed after completing the game, doing 100% of it, it's actually, it's a great game. It's super fun to play. If you're into platformers and stuff, I absolutely adored it. Some of the secrets were pretty difficult to find, but it was relatively forgiving, because even if you die, here, I'll just die here. All you do, well, okay, it's going to take like 10 years, never mind. But all you have to do is basically go back to the beginning, so it's not too bad. And then you got different power-ups and stuff that protect you from things. And then there's a bunch of different mechanics that you can use to go forward. It kind of plays like a Metroidvania, basically. Unlocking new progression as time goes on. But I quite loved it. I thought it was really good. It was funny. They captured the animations, actually, like, super well. I don't think they beat the CDI in terms of how well they are, but they're pretty good.
What a lovely day in the kingdom.
Yeah, fighting Dimer is great.
It's almost like a, it reminds me of like, it's just like somebody animating in MS Paint or something. It's crazy. But there were some like super hilarious moments with some of these characters.
If you ever need anything, I'm here.
They all have like pretty good personality. They're entertaining.
Hey, look everyone, it's the princess!
Pretty sure they can see me.
Yeah, but you always gotta be mindful of what's around you. If you see anything nasty coming your way, you gotta...
Which is great. They did a glorious job. And then eventually you get a bunch of movement mechanics, which is pretty stock for the Metroidvania genre. You get your double jump, you get your, well, I kind of gained like a Princess Peach float, which I thought was quite interesting. Help navigate the levels a ton later. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. But the bosses were really bad. So I noticed that, yeah, I played it on normal. Yeah, weaker enemies, and then I unlocked hero mode. No health drops, harder enemies. I don't know if I'm gonna play through that at some point. But there's also should be a boss rush mode somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna do normal boss rush with normal items with the expected progression that you're supposed to have. And we're gonna give it a shot. So what am I supposed to have at this point? So just bomb, lantern. When I fought some of these bosses, they felt like decidedly easy. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy, you just gotta drop these nuts on him. But like, you don't have to, you can just, you know. I mean, the nuts do damage if you can get off the fucking ladder and, I mean, they do plenty of damage, but it's like, I can just hack at this dude. relatively simple. This guy, I was actually kind of curious about it. Okay, so you do have the shield ring at this point, which basically means that all projectiles are completely useless against you. And all this dude does is basically use projectiles. So it's, you could just like sit here as long as you want. You just can't attack when you have the shield up. And you can't spam attack them either because they have invincibility frames for the enemies. Like I can't keep attacking. I can keep doing it, but... I suppose maybe the challenge in boss rush mode is that my life doesn't regen, but... What am I supposed to have here? Same stuff. Okay. Okay. I don't know. You can see the bosses. They're pretty boring. Maybe I'll check them on hero mode. Or we can do no items. Interesting. So you just got like a shit ton more life, and we only have 3 life. Getting off a ladder is actually a pain in the ass. I'm even using D-pad to try to get off of it, but it really wants you on there. So hero mode just gives them more life. It doesn't give them a different phase. I don't know. I guess it's not totally a big deal because the bosses were a minor part of this entire game. Obviously, a lot of this game is navigating the different aspects of it. But for the hand-painted backgrounds and all that stuff, like I really enjoyed looking at all these things and playing around with it. It actually felt like I was playing the CDI game. It actually makes me want to go and beat through the Zelda CDI games just to see. Because I know they're pretty terrible from, obviously, the Angry Video Game Nerd watching that in the past. But I love how much work they put in this. It's turned out amazing. Definitely do not regret my purchase with it. And I got about 4 hours out of it before beating it, so... Pretty glorious. Most of these guys die in one hit because I have like the upgraded sword now. But they're much more difficult earlier on. And you sort of get a gun that has all the different types of magic in it, which you use different types of magic throughout the game. Water's still instant kill, as it should be in the Zelda CDI game. So overall, pretty great game. Definitely really liked it. I have a question. Do you know any good drawing apps? Because I'm making something and I want it to look good. Well, it's never really what you use that makes something look good. It's always, you know, you yourself. So I would just pick whatever you feel comfortable with. Because the thing you're most comfortable with is going to be the thing that you understand the tools and how to, you know, render your vision out. So I would suggest doing that. What's this game called again? Oh, hi Fuzzy, how you doing? This is called Arzette. Arzette, the Queen of Faramore, or Princess of Faramore, or something like that. I gotta get out of this. I can show you the title screen. But I quite loved it. I thought it was really good. Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. Very awesome game. But I would coming back to it because I was looking at the bosses and they were just kind of substandard. I would have preferred the bosses being more challenging. But maybe that's just my specific interests. I don't know. I think they were obviously trying to do an ode to the Zelda CDI games, which do have notoriously terrible bosses that most of them look like they die in absolutely one hit. So I don't blame them at all for that. It was probably an intentional design decision, actually. But I just found them kind of boring because I really enjoyed the game and I wanted like a decent challenge near the end there. But maybe I'll go through hero mode at some point. We'll play it on stream. See if I'm actually good at this game or just die repeatedly 1,000 times. But overall, it was super fun. Big recommendation from me. As for platformer mechanics, I don't think I would take much platforming from this game specifically because it's very clunky, probably in line with the actual Zelda CDI games. And what makes it obscenely difficult is not necessarily being able to tell like what you can jump on and what you can't jump on. Like for example, somewhere over here there's like a invisible wall or something that I remember running into. Yeah, like here. There's like a wall here. It's like okay, but there's no wall for this stuff. But I think there's a wall there. It's like weird what they decided to do for some of it. I don't like that about it, but I do love the background, so I'm willing to take some concessions here. Obviously, I just have a shit ton of life, so none of these enemies are particularly threatening. The water is the most threatening thing at this point in this game, for a late game. But very cool. And then you get different power-ups that do different things, so super neat. Arzette sold 22,000 copies, 335 gross. Good to know. It had its moment of popularity. I remember Game Grumps playing it. Interesting. I did not know Game Grumps played it. I'm sure they made much more than $300,000. I honestly think I would. I might go back and buy the art book for it. That's probably my only regret. I definitely think I would buy the art book for it now after playing it. I really appreciated how much work they put into making the CDI game pop through it. Honestly, I'm surprised it doesn't have more sales, frankly, because it's a pretty good game, pretty enjoyable, and it's a little piece of history with its references, but pretty good. And like I said, the animations were hilarious. Pretty neat. Yeah, that. My only wish is that the bosses would have been better, because they're trivial. The final boss is one hit, which I don't know if it's just because I had the upgraded sword or what, but I was like, really? Come on, guys. Give me more than that. I mean, I think in the CDI game, Ganon like dies relatively quickly, but still, whatever. Interesting game. Another game that I was looking at that I thought was relatively interesting was Super Win the Game. So I haven't beaten it yet. I got about 2 hours into it, but it actually reminded me of a GDC talk. I'm gonna go shovel snow. Good luck, Fuzzy. Have fun out there. It was this game, Super Win the Game. It reminded me of a GDC talk because game developer conference, if you don't know, people have like postmortems. And one of the postmortems was about this guy that did like Spider. Isn't that big game? It kind of does look like. It kind of does look like. It's got some energy to it, Tyler, that makes it seem like that, but it really isn't. But it was this guy for GDC developer conference that game developer conference that God, what was he doing? He was I forget what his game company was called. It's like Spider something. But basically, he made games that were mediocre. And his argument is that, like, you don't have to be, like, a knockout success when it comes to game dev. You can essentially just make, like, average games that get, like, middling sales and still be successful. That was, like, his argument. So his whole thing was on that concept. I'll have to find what it was and link it at some point if somebody wants to see it. But it was kind of fascinating, and this game really reminds me of that. So this is, if you don't know, it is basically a parody of Zelda 2, where it has the overworld map and then the two-dimensional sections where you play a platformer game. I don't know if this game has a sword or not, because I haven't found the sword. You like that vid? Awesome. I think you have. Yeah, I could. I'm glad somebody else has seen it. I'll have to look it up and see if I can find it again. But this game is like that, essentially. It's like an average game that's a parody of Zelda 2. It seems to almost lack personality in like a weird way. I'm not sure what it is, and I'm not trying to be like too harsh on it, but it's just like it has like a generic feeling to it. It looks like they didn't use a sprite sheet. It looks like they made their own sprites and stuff, but it just has this really like non-personality thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a really just average game. It has like average mechanics. There's nothing that stands out to me that's like unique or strange or even like relatively interesting. It's just like it's set out to do something, just be like a platformer game, and it accomplishes that relatively well. It's got even these platforms just feel like oddly out of place. It's weird. It's really bizarre to me. I don't want to use the word mediocre because that seems to have like obviously a much more negative connotation, but it is just kind of like that. It's very basic. There is not another problem I had with Arzette, the Princess of Faramore, was that the punishment for dying, the lose condition for the game wasn't particularly interesting. And I know that might be ironic coming from me because my game, you just die and you press restart immediately. But my immediate restart is to offset people raging as well as to increase the capacity for curiosity for my game. At least that's the cope I'm telling myself. You can put your copiums in chat, but I don't know. This game doesn't have a very good punishment because you basically get these bells, as you can see here, and then when you die, you just respawn back at the bell. And there is something that denotes how many times you've died, but there's no punishment for it. You don't lose anything, really, just a little bit of time. The game is just a little bit too, too friendly. It's too friendly. It's too average. It's, vague. But it plays solid. Dropping by to say hello, Magister Kobe. Happy Friday. Dude, happy Friday to you, Seed, as well. We're just gaming anyways, so I hope you're enjoying your Friday, and I hope it goes well. But it seems like at this point in the game, I have to find some sort of location that gives me some sort of water breathing of some sort, obviously. And I have not endeavored to figure out exactly where that is. And I'm not sure I have much motivation to finish the game, but I will be at some point, I'm sure. It's an interesting little insight into you do not have to be, I guess if anything, is a perfect example of you do not have to do something reimaginative or amazing to make a successful game. I have a feeling this was successful for what it was. It's relatively solid. It's just not stimulating the novelty factor for me and pushing the genre in any area. Dungeon of Blood and Dream today? No. I don't actually have Dungeon of Blood and Dream, but I will get it at some point. It's on my wish list. I'm definitely considering it. Have you bought it already, Drew? Yeah, this game was interesting. Interestingly, just basic, I guess is the best way to put it. But I'll see how if I go and beat it and I like it, then we'll see what my opinion is. But for now, I was weirded out by it. It was really, even the title is like super win the game. I do Starving Artist Simulator first. That sounds pretty good. Like even the title, super win the game, just sounds so like weirdly generic. It's like bizarre to me. Absolutely bizarre. Another game I got that I was looking at, since I'm just going down the list here out of curiosity, I saw that my buddy Sam has it. He's got 4 hours in it. Slay the Minotaur. I actually, dude, how you doing, Puzzled? How's your day going? I kind of hate this game. I only put 14 minutes into it, but I found it terrible. Ayo. This game I just thought was purely bad. So first off, I hate this, oh my god. So remember reset, we have to turn on, fast restart, we have to turn, actually let's turn it off so I can show you what this is, because this is really strange to me. So you get in, and your goal is, it's like a roguelike, right? In a way. Your goal is to try to get as deep as possible in the dungeon. So you break pots, you get money. That's actually a complete death trap. You will die immediately if you fall down there. The dungeon isn't random. It's like the same every time. You're killing like Roman legionnaires. I told her 10 souls like you probably never... No, dude. and it actually looked pretty good. It is not good. It's a at least, I don't know. Maybe somebody else would find fun with it. So you get like random items, right? So I can pick up items. And the theme is that you're in the labyrinth, and the Minotaur is chasing you down, along with all these guys here. But man, it is just so clunky and like not fun to play. It's like ugly to look at. Like and usually I'm not like a big graphics buff either, but good for like 2 hours. It might be good. I mean, I got 14 minutes out of it, and I was like, I kind of hate this game. So I don't know. Maybe your attention span's just better than mine, but it don't play good. It plays like a nightmare, dude. But obviously, I only played 14 minutes of it, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. I just found it oddly boring. Like, I'm half tempted to just get good at fighting the Minotaur itself and then full sending it. It looks like progress is retained. Yeah, roasting any and all indie devs. Survival of the fittest, please. No, dude, we will get to a good game, I promise. But I just had to mention this because I thought it was like really weird. I didn't particularly like it. I think you keep your money, your monetary stuff between whatever. I like the design of like some of the stuff here. Aphrodite's kind of cool. I like that she turns into a statue. I don't like that this guy is like impossible to kill. And I also, it's funny that Puzzle calls it a Souls-like because, you know, anything with dodge roll seems to be considered a Souls-like these days, which is pretty entertaining. This is not what I would consider Souls-like. Or anything that's difficult, people will call a Souls-like. Like, this is a Souls-like you've never heard of. Has dodge rolls and you die a lot. I don't know, it's strange to me. Like, this area looks pretty cool. They did a great job here. Yeah, this Souls-like trend pisses me off. Yeah, it's just like, I think people trying to categorize stuff, they're trying to label it, they're trying to find, like, you know, yeah, Cuphead is Dark Souls 4. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. But, like, look at this. You can stun lock these guys just by attacking. Really, your only primary concern is the Minotaur. Everything else afterwards is just bunk, really. I drop a nectar. Yeah, let's take it, dude. Can we knock this guy off? Nice. Alright, since we're in the giant open area, let's explore a little bit. I honestly didn't expect it to last this long, but I guess the Minotaur is slow. Looks like we got a couple of allies here in the form of these guys that will persistently endeavor to cut a chunk of my ass out of me. We'll see if they can navigate this labyrinthian maze with me and my Ugg boots. Oh yeah, let's take the spear. Fuck it. Aphrodite. Do we want to spend... I mean, I guess we can check out the shop. Fuck it. You can only buy one thing from her shop, and then she sort of just nopes out of existence, so... Replace your jump with a roll? I don't think I want that. Increase your maximum health and restores all your health? All your health is restored. Why wouldn't we do a health boost every time, honestly? I guess maybe you can buy more if you have more money, but I'm poor. But brokey. So yeah, I don't know. This game turned me off a bit. I was not into it. He says as he continues to endeavor in the dungeon. Look at this content, dude. I'm about to just run back and go find the Minotaur, dude. See if I can beat him. I'm back. My shovel broke. That's, picking up snow? That's crazy, actually. We're looking at Slay the Minotaur. Obviously, it's a Souls-like, as you can see, because I should have been dodging when he was slashing. Like that. Look at this. Amazing. But personally, I think I can defeat him if I just keep shanking him with the spear. There we go. We beat him. Narrowly. Might as well open up these chests when we get a chance. We have 0 life, as you can see from the lore. Oh, actually, you can't see because I'm covering it. But I have absolutely no life. I'll take the helmet. Oh, they just keep coming, and they won't stop coming, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The game is slightly getting more entertaining as more guys come in. Just a little bit, though. I will admit it, though. It still feels relatively boring to play, but my dopamine increases gently. Slash forward rapidly. Oh my god, even faster? Dude. Okay, there's the Minotaur. As you can see, I have no HP. So what I want to try to do... Good morning, Hammer. How are you? Okay, we're dead. It's actually great that you showed up. We'll play your game next. Oh, one of the things I found annoying about this game is so when you die, you have to click Enter the Labyrinth again, go through this menu, rename your character, unless you turn Remember Recent on, so it remembers the last name, and Fast Restart, which will bring you to this thing here. Can't see HP. Yeah, I know. I know you can't see the HP. But I thought that was weird. I thought that was really weird. No, since Hammer's here, we're going to play Swordia next. I have not been impressed by what I've played thus far. I'm going to try not to let that color my opinion of Swordia at this point. But assuming you've been adding stuff, you'll have nothing to worry about. Now, won't you? Wow. Wow. Brutal. Brutal. In case you guys were wondering, my bird of the day is not fucking interested for Friday, January 10th. So, if you really don't like it, what can I do to improve? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, assuming that I was saying the games I played before this were not good. So, if your game isn't good, then I won't hold back. But assuming that you've been doing your work, Hammer, then yeah, it won't be a problem. That's what I was saying. Alright, never mind. Your game's broken. I can't even try it, dude. No, never mind. Here we go. I've been working hard. I thought you were saying this game was shit. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to play it, bro. It might be baited, though. I don't know if I can play it, dude. Is anybody playing this? Yeah, sorry. I can be a little bit of a spitfire, but that wasn't my intention. I don't know, dude. You tell me. It's your game. View content? I'm assuming you want me to verify integrity of game files? Did you forget to upload the exe file for your game? I guess I'm the first one to test this. The launcher is being dumb. It's there, I just checked. That would be funny. That would actually be fucking hilarious. One file failed to validate and will be reacquired. Oh, maybe it's not your game. Maybe it's my Maybe it's my computer is like detecting your exe as a virus or something, and it keeps deleting it. That would actually make more sense. Because I had a problem with one of your last games that it kept saying it was a virus too. Yeah, it's because obviously Hammer's trying to use his fans to mine cryptocurrency. So no, no. How do we? Can we view this? Guess I just need to re-upload the launcher. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Hammer though out here making viruses. I have a config file, but yeah, I don't have the... Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke, dude. I know you're not doing that. I'm assuming it is actually my antivirus software. Yeah, okay. It has to be. Go to your Windows Defender and you can restore. Let me see the error, though. How do I check that out? Windows Defender? Or would it be malware bytes? Does it say? Menu Windows Security, or if it's malware. I think it might be malware bytes. I don't know how you would see it, though. Malware? Yeah, it says here malware. Malware.ai. Swordia launcher. 4179386704, whatever the hell that means. Detection history. You got malware.ai, whatever that is. I obfuscate my launcher. I don't know what that means. For protection of my files. I'll have to fix that. Okay. Well, when you get it fixed, let me know. And I'll give it the fair shake. We'll try it again. I'm not opposed to giving it a shot. That is funny. Encrypt the files. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, sweet. Sounds like he's gonna get it fixed right now, dude. Yeah. I also noticed I got another negative review for my game, which I think is just the bugs that I need to fix. So, NBD, we'll get that fixed within the week here. Let's see if we can make our players happy for Jump Off the Bridge. I'm also going to fix the... actually, let's put that. Make sure that's on my list. Make gore, collision, saving. Yeah, okay. We're going to fix the saving data for control bug. Okay. Number of level. Yeah, this one I fixed yesterday. Okay. I think we're good on that. Alright. I don't know how long it'll take Hammer to undo his files. So the next thing I actually want to try out is the Super Dungeon Muncher. What was interesting to me about this game, particularly, is I really liked the sprite work. I thought this was awesome looking for some reason. And then what else interested me is it had mixed reviews. A lot of people were complaining about it. People were talking, but the complaints were more about how it's unbalanced and difficult. The game is impossible. That's from a user. About how hard the game is. It isn't difficult as much as it feels like your ability to make progress is largely at the whim of the game. Original and cool concept held back by unbalanced gameplay. But, like, you know, these people don't have that much time in it. And I also thought maybe they're just bad at video games. So I bought it. And I was going to give it a shot. Just to see. Because I thought, man, the pixel art looks sweet. The game looks kind of cool. Are the masses right or wrong? So that's what we're going to endeavor to try out. Dude, look at all this content. Okay, let's give it a shot. So it looks like I'm just picking up stuff. I didn't get a tutorial. Okay, I died. Oh, how fun. Yeah, I think the game looks cool. The game looks pretty. I couldn't tell you how fast the guy escalates. But it seems like a cool concept. I sort of like this. So we have 3 HP. Is it based on movement? Oh no, it's just random. Okay, I fell in a hole. Got it. That was my fault. It has a quick restart. Okay, we can't seemingly push the screen that far. We also don't have a lot of potential to fight. Oh, but enemies do move when I move, but the Muncher guy just eats at his own pace. Interesting. That's unique. Look at the controls. Yeah, I suppose I could. There's Wimp mode as well. I saw that the developer added that for everybody complaining. Outrun a hungry Muncher that devours the world bit by bit. The Muncher moves in real time while you and the enemies work in turn-based movements. Solve puzzles and avoid hazards, and keep moving and avoid being eaten. Okay? So coins, spend it, restore 1 point of health, unlock gates, carry up to 3 at a time, destroy doors with the sword, and most enemies instantly chop down trees with that, break walls. Blocks 1 hit, stackable up to 3 times. Okay. Shops appear occasionally. Useful items. Prices increase the further you progress, so stock up early. Enemies mark their next move. Avoid stepping in markers to avoid taking damage. Okay. If you are on a marked box, you can fight. Most enemies need 2 hits to poof. Results in hit and trade. And instantly kills most enemies. Drop coins and hearts. Random things, blocks path, avoid open pits. Okay. Toilet rooms contain multiple toilets that may drop poop. Destroy the poop for large points boost or leave it for the Muncher. Feed the Muncher poop for an explosive surprise. Interesting. Survive the chase. Okay. Don't allow the Swordia client on your PC until that issue is fixed. Malware AI is the machine learning algo detection, so I'd trust it. Okay. Interesting. I'm sure he'll fix it soon. Machine learning AI algo detection. Algorithm detection. Yeah, I do usually trust Malwarebytes, so if they're gonna remove a exe, it might accidentally have something he wasn't intending in there. It's not malware. Okay, yeah, why don't you fix it, dude? Looking forward to it. I'm ready to play the updates for Swordia, dude. Okay, so it looks like there's no progress between runs, though, which is interesting. So anything I basically do with this gold is entirely useless. So actually prioritizing surviving is better. Something I dislike about the game immediately is that we cannot push the screen and that we are beholden to the Muncher. Yet we are also turn-based. And he is real-time. That is interesting. I don't know if I like that. Because I could be super fast, but it doesn't reward my skills to be super fast, you know? Because I can't push the screen. Interesting. I actually do wonder how we beat these snakes. And judging by the 6 heart places in the top left, I wonder if... I wonder if there are different characters that have different benefits. Like, I have to wait out this snake here. But see, I already took 1 damage, so... Okay. Like, there was an... I guess I would have had to wait in the corner. I could see how this... I could see why people would be frustrated by this. I wish I could push this screen, though. Yeah, it's actually pretty difficult. As you can see, I'm getting better, though. You gotta be very careful about when these snakes are pathing. Because actually fighting them is worthless. I have 2 HP left. Okay, spiders are the same thing, but vertical, basically. Oh, shit, dude. Okay, I'm getting good. I'm actually getting pretty good. See, I gotta wait for him. Oh, okay, that was my fault. I was too greedy. Is this a dead end? No. Okay. Okay, we killed the spider. Nice. Okay, so that coin's actually a bait. Because once you go to get it, you can't get back. I don't... Yeah, I don't know how I would have done that. Having to wait for the screen and then jumping into something is lame. Yeah, I think that is probably my only problem with the game so far. Now that I recognize that it's not about killing everything, it's more about the puzzle aspect of deciding when you can go with the stress of the fact that there's a real-time thing munching away the only map you can walk on in the background is actually an interesting concept to me. And I am not actually against the fact that I bought it at all. It is very challenging, but not in a bad way. And it's got great graphics. I love it. It's got like a theme going here. I wish I could leave this guy behind though. And just scroll the map forward. Let's oh, I was gonna take the opportunity to try to feed him crap and see what happened. When we find a bathroom again, we'll give that a shot since I remember reading that in the tutorial thing. The how to play. Okay, we got a hammer. I don't remember what the hammer does. Oh, this bird is like a fucking troll. Okay. Actually, the Muncher may, in some ways, react to how the player is moving. Okay, that was my mistake. Oh, let's just break into the bathroom since we have a hammer. Oh, never mind, our hammer broke. Okay, good, good. We have a key. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's gonna get... Okay. We almost got him. Eating crap. Let's try again. Gonna be honest, I wish I had like an old style gaming controller for this, because I think it would be easier on my hands with how much D-pad movement I'm trying to do here. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. Ugh, man, I didn't actually die by him. I got... Ugh. Okay. Honestly, it recommends controller, but... What the fuck? Keyboard is much better. Oh shit, I fucked myself. It's over. Vormy demon. This is the kind of game you'd see and want to make. Yeah, I know. I really do like it. It's super nice. The concept is also very simple. Also, part of the reason for researching it just a little bit is because I do want to make something for my next game that'll be more replayable. And I like the replayable element in this quite a bit. I probably would do much more variation than this seemingly has to begin with, but I'm not sure. I haven't made it far enough to see. But I really like the central mechanic and the intensity of having to persist in this high-stakes environment. Oh man, did you guys see that, dude? Somebody clip that. I just completely outwitted that snake. Okay, I did terrible there. These paths aren't random. Yeah, they aren't random. They're like blocks of... They're like chunks that somebody has put together. Little puzzles. But the replayability is there. I expect that... Oh man, I fell for the coin again. Fuck. I expect these will ramp up and get more challenging as I endeavor deeper. Yeah, it's like pseudo-random, yeah. Yeah, they're not like randomly generated, but they are... Okay, I have to fight this spider. So I locked myself in a corner. Actually, I do like how the game does benefit... Oh, I got killed there. Yeah, mix up a few blocks. Honestly, it's kind of how we, my buddies and I have been playing a ton of Rogue Legacy recently, and it is kind of like that. Rogue Legacy is essentially just a bunch of pre-made rooms that are ordered in, like, a randomized order in some way. And I quite like... I mean, I think it's... Ultimately, if you're going to make a game with randomness, I think it'll generally... feel better for the player if that randomness has like moments of more hand design mixed about in it generally. I wonder why that wall is glowing. That's interesting. Okay, I think we could actually get him to eat shit here. Let's see how that happens. 1 of 5. Interesting. Okay, so if we feed him 5 turds, something will happen. That makes me more curious now. I actually quite like this game. I do not mind that it is kicking my ass. Okay, I made a mistake there. I'm gaining familiarity with these paths. Dude, there's been so many bathrooms. Oh, actually, I want this key. Okay, I made a mistake. I should have attacked the snake the second time. Or I should have waited for it to pass and then gone from there. What are the rewards here? Is this in a single game? No, it's not. Okay, so as we do play the game and progress, we will unlock different characters. Okay, so there is a form of progression outside. I'm not sure if they're just visual characters or if they add something. My assumption is that they changed the game just slightly because of the fact that we have 6 spaces at the top, but that could just be an assumption on my part. Since we get rewards for breaking pots and doors, I'm going to endeavor to focus on breaking as many of those as possible. Even at the cost of my life. Yeah, my primary summary of this is that I think all of these Steam reviews are relatively whiny. Because though the game is challenging, I do feel I'm the one making mistakes and not the game. I saw that the developer did respond by making Wimp mode. I'm not sure what Wimp mode is or what it adds, but I suppose I appreciate that he listened to the general community of feedback. To ensure you're not soft-locked by a monster if it was completely random. Probably done to eliminate this possibility. Sandcastle reviews. Yeah, Sandcastle reviews. Yeah, I do think you're right, Drew. I think it would be pretty difficult to determine that you're not soft-locked if this wasn't, like, handcrafted in some capacity. I'm noticing, like, a lot of repeat now that I'm playing it over it, but I can't say I mind it necessarily. Because it just kind of, it feels like somebody endeavored to make like an arcadey style game. And I feel they frankly have accomplished that. And I do feel that it is often my impatience that leads to my bad decisions because the game is turn-based, so I can choose to wait at the edge of the screen or risk my luck. Oh, actually, let's risk our luck a little bit. Oh, I didn't get the shield. Okay, well, we'll pass on it, but we do break the chest, which we need to do. Okay, I don't know why some things are glowing. Okay, I think I die here, yeah. I would have had to run up and then go back. I'm getting pretty good at this. Yeah, I definitely would not recommend a controller for this at all. Okay, spiders actually give me a little bit of a hassle. I'm not proficient with the spiders. I'm getting pretty good with the snakes. Okay, I said get pretty good as I take damage. You don't want to accidentally do more moves than you need to do because then that progresses them forward and then they get a progressively better. I want that fucking key, dude. Oh, man. I took the risk. Take this risk, too. Oh, shit. I just have to stand on that space and take damage? I can't think of another way to beat that. I guess I have to kill the snake. Okay. But I'm gonna inevitably take damage. Interesting. Now live. Nice! Okay, I'll be there in a second. We'll see if you fix your problem. If not, you can... Actually, I'll do it right now. Let me see if how close am I to my unlocks in this game. So, I need like another 60 pots. Devour 200 hearts. Chop down trees. Interesting. Break 100 doors. We're actually really close to doors, so hold on, Hammer. I'm gonna break 9 more doors, and then we're gonna take a look at your game, because I want to see what this reward is. Is it a different character? Will it play different? Is it simply just vanity? It'll just look different. Is it form? Is it function? Is it utility? Is it going to improve the odds of me surviving longer in this dungeon munching game? That is my curiosity. This is a good mobile game too, frankly. I don't know if it's on mobile, but it's got that mobile look to it. There's like big buttons that are colorful. Okay, so we're at this again. Yeah, I fucked up. I definitely fucked up. Oh, you know what I could do? I should probably break a platform and make the snake fall. That actually makes more sense. Okay. I see, I see. Little puzzles, that's all they are. Okay, there's another door. I got wiped out by the spider, but we're getting doors. Nice straightaway. Oh, I can keep going, but I just can't see what's beyond me. That's a weird touch. As well break pots. We gotta destroy another 60 of those. So theoretically, if you were like a god at this game and memorized each block, and you could recognize them at will, you could theoretically play on beyond the limit. Okay, we have the axe. Let's chop some trees down. Okay, axe gets like what, 2 trees? Was that what that was? Oh. Okay. We're getting close on our door goal. And Hammer, I thought you had malware bites. Did you not? I thought you, I thought we were talking about that a while ago. I thought you had bought it or something. Because you would like something about it. I'm surprised it wouldn't have, caught that for you. I remember talking about it, I think, during our my Minecraft stream a long time ago. I did old build the launcher because I was on beta. Oh, okay. Oh, you have a new... Got it. Okay, you have a new launcher itself. And you think that's what was throwing the error. Okay, got it. Oh, God. Okay. Ah, I jumped in front of a spider. I think we're pretty close to our door goal, though. Supposed to prevent people from cracking the software, which it does, but it gets detected, so it sucks. Interesting. What did you, like, add? You add, like, I honestly have not made, like, a launcher or done anything like that, so what does that even look like? Did you just add something to try to... You said it was encryption, but... The launcher is the same. I changed the production software. Oh, got it. Okay. I'm dead. To another one because the win license one sucks. Got it. Got it. Okay, I think I got the punk. Start with a sword. Okay, so it does actually change the way you play the game. So you get a character, he does something different, and I'm assuming it'll make it easier to kill enemies then, right? Oh, yeah. I have, what, 29 slashes with the sword? Is that what that is in the top left? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this game's pretty good, dude. I actually really like this one. I will be playing much more of that. Nice. If you guys want to beat my high score today, it's 540. Never use win license. Waste of money. I've never even heard of win license. Like I said, I just do everything in Game Maker, so All right. Let's put our controller down. Let's see if Swordia, we can give that a shot. I'm assuming it'll re-download the, yep. Nice. Let us give it a shot. I actually might need to do a, yeah, I might have to verify integrity of game cache is what I might have to do. We shall see. Bug testing for Hammer. Ugh. Told you I'd be back. Dude, nice. Welcome back, Zach. How are you? Today we are playing games. And the next time you see me, I might be back to making games. Because I have some bugs to fix. I keep getting negative reviews about some bugs, so I scanned the new one and it said 0. I don't know what 0 means, but I hope that means good. Okay. Yeah, we'll be back to programming soon. The bugs persist. 0 viruses. Okay, got it. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what the 0 means. Does that mean false? You throwing Boolean at me? But Zach, how are you today? How's your day going? You stream some more music? What are you up to? And Hammer, I don't know if I asked you how you're doing today. How's your day going? We are going to be trying your game, so... Well, we will see what you added. I remember you saying that you fixed the projectile for the magic. I don't know what else you said you did. I'm great, dude. I'm glad to hear it. Nice. So we're getting the integrity, and then once it's validated, we're going to install it. Yeah, a lot has changed. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, it's been a while since I played. I mean, even between the last version, it was like a completely different game. I mean, frankly, the first Swordia I saw that I played with my cousin, that top-down 3D isometric one, was completely different from the top-down two-dimensional pixel one that you made. Which I still really like that one. I think my favorite was that dragon cave thing and getting some of the items and fighting some of those bosses. That was a super blast. I did enjoy that. And then this is the newest iteration, so we'll see how this goes. I did love the Ant Queen, dude. One file failed to validate and will be reacquired. I'm assuming that is the exe file. Yeah, bro, the bosses in the game were great. I mean, it was like a race to get to a level and stuff. It was super fun. If this doesn't work, restart Steam. Okay. I think we're here. Which one do I pick? Team caches at current downloads. It worked. Do I do... Okay, so we have official server. Official, okay. I like that launcher, dude. That's nice. You can pick your server. People can host their own. Okay, obviously we allow, right? We gotta register? Oh, there's a register place. Nice. Oh, yeah, maybe I do. I just didn't know if I still had it. Playing Halo, dude, that's awesome. I don't even remember what my name was. No, this is a Hammer's game. Okay, I'll just make a new one then. Interesting. It really has been that long. It has been super long, dude. Okay. I think I'm good. Nice. Okay, we got like a few hairstyles. Gotta have a strong character name. I'll pick Cody. We have female as well. Interesting. Okay. Nice. We're back in it. Hello, world. Okay, okay. What shall we do first? Do we want to do the tutorial? Equip tools and start smacking stuff. Oh, okay. We have a bunch of tools. I suppose we should put on our clothing as well. You can go diagonal. Nice. Okay, wait. This is... I'm attacking something. But I can't quite tell I'm attacking it. I'm assuming I have the axe equipped. Is this some kind of MMO? Yeah, this is a Hammer's game. Space to pick up. Oh, space to pick up. Oh, okay. Or click loot all. Can I right click on items too? Because I can right click on things here. I don't have any indication that I'm cutting a tree. I don't know if these are trees that can be cut. Should I use my pickaxe? Okay, pickaxe on this gives me bronze ore. Okay. Honestly, I would probably... my first suggestion would be if I could have like a little square appear or something to denote that this is actually interactable. I think that would help immediately for me to discern what exactly I can attack and what I cannot. I can add that. Yeah, I think that would be a good choice. I have a feeling I can actually cut these trees down, but I'm not... Okay, so those had health. Set equip tools and start saying it. Maybe I'm just being obstinate here. Do I need to click on this or something to read more? Okay. Okay, so oh, okay. Interesting. So I don't know how I got those exactly. I'm breaking something. It's difficult to tell what it is, but I am gaining plant fiber. Okay. I still don't have wood though. But I did pick up branches, so I think if... Okay. I tell you what, let's just let's go back to the game. And we'll figure it out. So we have magic armor and a staff. Press E to interact with the gates. Do we know where the gates go? Okay, starter area. Actually, I want to kill stuff. I don't want to talk to people yet. I want to fight. Okay, yep. We have squares here on these guys. Good. So we have a limited... Is that a limited range? Is that what that is? Okay. Nice. Okay. We got a pile of crabs. And that restores our HP. And we can use them. Okay, got it. Okay, level up. Nice. Spells exist too. Oh, I'll figure it out. I just want to see the projectile base of the magic staff first. Okay, this crab is very evasive, and we're taking damage from something. Okay, I don't know how we died. I was curious. Let's look at the spells. Ooh, okay. 10 tiles. We have a dash, too? How the hell do I use that? Go get your stuff. Oh, my stuff is... I drop stuff? You drop some stuff on death. Okay, I did not know. Okay, so we should probably... Does that mean other players can pick up my stuff? Oh, the bar on the top. Okay, I see it now. Interesting. Oh, I should probably loot all. Okay. I'm getting my ass kicked by a crab. If it's in a non-PvP zone for not for 5 minutes. Okay, got it. Interesting. Okay, well, you know what these crabs can't take from me? Is that you? You sneaking in here? Thank you, stranger. Hello. Now it's a player. Okay, sweet. I use some crabs. I want this back. Drop some stuff on death. That's interesting. What made you want to do the drop stuff on death mechanic? And then we have spells somewhere. Might as well hotbar those. Pressure Nexus. I like roguelikes. Okay. Alright, the crab might have an evasion rate or something. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this one's kicking my ass, though. Okay, we are getting our ass kicked. Okay. It's behind a tree. Kashi told me Scuba was on here and didn't even say hi on my stream. Ho, dude, that's some tough shit, Shane. How are you doing today? Didn't even come into your stream to say hello? What the fuck? Are you on the grind too now, Shane? Wait, is this Freelo? Can he not attack me from here? Nice. I know I'm also getting stat points for this as well. Get used to it, fam. Cody is Scuba's favorite streamer. My mod. Better now that I'm talking to you. Oh, man. Shane's a flirter for sure. Shane be flirty, man. Alright, here. We got to eat some of this crab meat. Oh, maybe I should just put that on the hotbar, too. Yeah, I want to get back into it, make it a regular thing. Awesome. I'm rooting for you, dude. Are you coming out next weekend to help Tyler with the stuff, too? Am I going to see your face in person, IRL? Okay, so that has HP regen, 2%. It doesn't, I don't know the rate of the HP regen. Okay, it looks like it's based on my gear every so often. Maybe like 10 to 20 seconds. Yes, sir, I plan to. Awesome. Just want to make sure you don't have another haircut planned during that time. Nothing like that. Okay, let's what is this over here? Is this stuff? Oh, you can pick that up. Empty bottles. Okay. Oh, we have a guild menu too. Hope we spend the night and just hang out. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, man, the haircut. Yeah, bro. The haircut, dude. Alright, I'm not sure what the things do. But it looks like... I don't know how many points I have here. Oh, I have 25 points. Okay, so definitely hammer. For sure, you gotta do some kind of like, I roll over these, you tell me what they do sort of thing. I don't know what ability power is. I'm not sure if I can figure it out either. Oh, scaling status ability power for the spells. Okay. Ability points is mana. Okay. A bill power. I'm gonna get back to my streamable piece. Yeah, have a great day, Shane. Good luck with your stream, dude. Thank you for coming in to Shane Brono. I completely understand it. Well deserved. Okay, I don't know. Man, I kind of... Do I want to go mage? What do I want to do? Let's check out some of these shops here. Let's see. Let's talk to Sandy here. I'm assuming it's E? Okay. We'll take that quest. Why is ability power mana? I don't know. Yeah, isn't it like intelligence usually or something like that? There's no magic stat though, so I'm assuming defense is for physical. Magic resist must be for magic. Ability power, this must be for mana. Speed, I don't know if that's your physical speed. And attack, I'm assuming is your physical attack. Those are my... Ooh. Experience potion. Wait. We can just buy experience? How much money do I have? It doesn't say how much it costs. Due to insufficient funds. Intelligence is scalable, strength and mana depending on game. Other games just have mana. Okay, it doesn't tell me how much it costs, but it says I can buy it. But it says I have insufficient funds. I don't see my funds listed anywhere. Okay. Does she have more to say? There are bottles on the beach. Thank you, Sandy. They're very enlightening. Can I talk to the horse? You can't talk to the horse. Okay, this is a travel menu. Nice. Greg the guard. Bandits. I'll do something about it. It's like 25. Nice. Can I open this? Oh, E, which is my use button, also just throws things to kill people. Okay. Interesting. As much as I want to pick up bottles on the beach, I feel compelled to explore a little bit more. The question I'm trying to answer is, oh, we got PvP here, is what are the spells and do I have a prerequisite I need to meet for them? Here you go, collect books. 50,000 experience? Seems like a lot of experience, dude. How much do I even need? I only need 305. If I do that quest, I'm going to be like level 50. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, I see all of these things. Oh, this one says cost. It's hard, trust me. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So the bandage doesn't say cost. I still don't see my money anywhere. I see shop here. This one has a cost. Your money is an item. Gold. Showing that suggested level of difficulty rating. That's a good idea, Drew, actually. Oh, your money is an item. Okay, so I have nothing then. I don't have any money. I'm a broke-ass hoe. gold. Okay. Yeah, I don't see gold in my inventory, so. Also, I just noticed that when I was in the shop, talking to the guy, I can't read the item descriptions anymore of my inventory. I can read wood branch, but I cannot read any of the other ones. But then when I exit this menu, I can read them again. I don't think that's intentional. I would definitely fix that. Yeah, that's just a slight detail. Maybe it's only shows things you can sell to them or something. That's my guess. Make for a great meal. Collect 250 missiles. Say what? Sorry. Yeah, so in the shop, you go into the shop. Okay, Discord VC. So I go into the shop, right? And I can see my items. I can roll over them. I can see what they are and what their stats are. But then when I go to the shopkeeper and I'm looking at items, like let's say I'm trying to compare the bronze chest, I can't actually see what my chest is anymore. Like it prioritizes these item descriptions, but I can show the wood branch for some reason because I'm assuming it's something that can be sold. But I can't see, like, if I'm comparing stats. Yeah, I can't see the difference there. Definitely want to, yeah, fix that. Good choice. I think that would be useful. I'm assuming it just because this is something that can be sold to him. That's why it's showing the thing, but it would be useful to be able to see this stuff. Okay, we have a bunch of interactables here. Oh my. Okay, for the low cost of bronze, we can start making these. Interesting. Can even make a sword, bro. Makes me wanna go mining. Okay, so we have a bunch of menus. I'm not going to read them all. All I need to know is that obsidian is the best. So that leaves me with a very curious question, viewers. Can I get access to obsidian? I wonder. I'm curious. Okay, so wait. What armor do we have right now? HP regen. Oh, but this actually has 10 defense. So we might as well equip the magic robe. That seems like it'll be better. Yeah, these actually have a defense stat. Let's equip the boots and all that shit. Oh, I don't meet the requirements. What are the requirements for the boots? It does not say the requirements for the boots with which I am trying to equip. Okay. I don't see a level. I don't know if it's a stat that I need. I'm not sure. Is this just a native speed stat increase? Or is that like hit attack time? Can you tell me, Hammer? What does the speed stat do if I increase it? It is your character speed. Oh, is it? It is my character speed, huh? Level 20 dungeon. Where does one go to mine obsidian? I'll head north. Actually, let me ask transport. You're gonna die, bro. Yeah, but... Oh, from what? I don't even know what I died by. Is this hardcore? I think this game is hardcore, fish. I'll get my ass kicked. Oh, wait. We can just teleport to the church, can't we? You just died from a bee. Okay. Who targeted you? Died from the bee. I have no idea. Okay. Let's go to the church again. Oh, this isn't the church. Is this the way I went before? I honestly have no idea. Oh, the bee. Okay, I see the bee. Why can't I dash? Wrong way, sir. Yeah, I know that, but... Can I not? Oh, I'm out of mana. Bees roam the whole world. Oh, I see. There's a cooldown on dash. Yeah, it also looks like I was out of mana. So wait, does is your mana regen tied to the stat? Not fully. Will I die by this guy? I think I might. Okay, you can get armor pieces and weapons that add to it too. Alright, interesting. Okay, so we definitely lost that. This doesn't say if it drops, so we might as well equip it. Interesting. Alright, let's go. I'm curious. Very curious. Dash mechanic is hard to look at. Your screen flickers when you dash. Yeah, it's like a... Is that intentional? Is that what your goal is? Okay. Which it normally doesn't do. Okay. No, it's something on your end. Interesting. Maybe because it's windowed. Well, you guys are going to have to deal with it because we're doing windowed, buddy. Hammer's got bugs. I'm trying to capture it, Funky. It might be. Alright, let's see if we can get our gear. Looks like it's a client. Not OBS. Interesting. I'm assuming he does it in windowed. Yeah. Okay, Bandit Ranger is kicking my ass. Okay. Alright, so... Did 1024 by 768. Could be... Yeah, I don't know what it could be, man. That's weird. I don't know. I have an interesting idea, though. So... All my shit. Okay. I have an interesting question. And I wish to have it answered. And I will do it in-game. GTA 5 before. When using Windows. Interesting. Can I beat a rat? I can. It's so overdue. Look at that. That's like half my health bar. Or half my EXP bar. Just fighting that single rat. Nice. What's my question? Oh, no, I'm not gonna spoil it. We're gonna just try it. I have a curious question. And I wish to see if it is possible. I see, yes. We're gonna have some fun in your game. But first I need to go to the bank. Because I'm tired of picking up my shit I keep dropping. Who is the bank again? I think it was this guy up here, right? E? I gotta talk to this guy. Alright, so this is a 100% drop chance on death. That's annoying. Put that in there. This has a 100% drop chance. The crabs, I don't really care. The rest of it doesn't matter. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. So my curious question is if I was a piece of obsidian, where would I be? And I have a sneaking suspicion it is in the level 40 dungeon. Oh god, I have to be level 40 to use the portal? Fuck me, dude. Alright, Is there a chance that obsidian is on the world map? And if so, where would it be? Is this coal? You need a pickaxe. I have one. That is coal. Okay, so we can get coal over here. Where would we get obsidian? It's gotta be the dungeon, doesn't it? Do I just have to grind to get to that then? It doesn't seem like it would take necessarily that long, but I don't know if I want to do it. Let's follow the path left and see where we end up. He said, you are seeing the stuttering. Yeah, I see it every time I dash. I'm just ignoring it. Okay, I died. I ran into a bull. It was over. Weird AF. Yeah, it is weird. Only when I dash, though. Yeah, give it a look. To be honest, it's almost like you might have to clip it or something, but I almost feel like I'm like viewing a different part of the map or something. Like it looks like it's framing in some part of the map. I can't tell you what part of the map, but I bet you could freeze frame it on whatever the hell that frame is, and it might tell you what the bug is. Is there an invisible wall here? What the fuck is this? It must be. Okay. Oh, we entered the beehive. It's over, dude. It's so over. Never mind, we're alive. Barely. Nope. Okay. Alright, our options are pretty much seemingly just grind to get into the dungeons unless I find a path that takes me to obsidian. Dude, I see Hammer over there. Nice. What's up with you, man? I want to see if I can find... Oh, dude, there's a Hydra. That's cool. Oh, that bandit persistent life that he had from... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, never mind. Sorry, his health bar was low, and then it regened. I was mistaken. Okay. Let's try to see if I could cross the river. The music is actually pretty peaceful, dude. You can cross the river. Yeah, I'll have to find a path for it, I think. Magic slimes. I remember the magic slime. Yeah, there's a bridge. That makes sense. There it is. Do I have to stand still to regen mana? I don't think so. We head north. And we find walls. Is that a mineable ore? I do not meet the requirements to harvest the resources. Okay. I definitely think showing me the requirements in the message would actually be awesome. Like, hey, you need this level or this pickaxe or something, because then I have like an idea of what to work up towards to get to that actually. Because just being vague about it is like, okay, well, I don't know what I need, so I can't go get it sort of thing, right? Yeah, it's on the list. Okay, got it. Also, I don't think I ever asked you, Hammer, but what made you endeavor to undertake making an MMORPG instead of like a game that isn't? Because obviously, you know, when people talk about MMOs, one of the common things people will say is like they're really big undertakings generally. Your camera gets reset to the previous location, entities despawn, and then reload, and then camera proceeds back to current. Okay, interesting. I was wondering. It looks worse on diagonals, I think. Oh, we're at 69 HP. Gamer number. Okay, so it looks like even if I did get to... Maybe you're hitting chunk border or something? I don't know. Even if I did get obsidian, I don't think I could harvest it, which is unfortunate. It would be fun to try and harvest. Okay, this is a chunk for sure. I don't know what that noise was, but something happened. It'd be nice if you could figure that out before taking on this adventure. Well, I did see that I couldn't mine like iron or something that I found, so I'm assuming that I need a higher level requirement. So I think the only option at this point is to grind. So then the next question is, well, is there a good opportunity or place to grind? That sound was me subscribing for my second month. Oh, thank you, Jazz. I appreciate you. I was going to say, I couldn't tell what that noise was. I thought it was like in-game. I'm like, what is that sound? Thank you for the subscription, Jazz. I will, let me know if you have any ideas for what you want to see for the badges. Sure you do. You're saying, sure, I appreciate it? It should actually come up in my chat. Oh yeah, there it is. Subscribe tier 1. Dude, nice. Thank you. I TP you? Yeah, you can TP me. Send me there. You gonna show me the golden mine of all the obsidian hammer or what? It's snowstorming out here. I just got home. Nice. How's the rest of your day? What is this? Had to go to the store and get food. Makes sense. Makes sense. Talk to them. Oh, dude. Creators Lounge. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice. Now we're a content creator, dude. That means everybody can come and kill me in PvP. This actually might be a curse. No. This might be bad. Collectively, I've slept 11 hours in the past 3 days. How have you slept 11 hours in the past 3 days? Is that the Adderall or something, or what? Okay, the rat is actually invincible. Yeah, Hammer just put a target on my back, bro. They're gonna see content creator, and it's all over for me. I just couldn't sleep. Well, that sounds terrible, Jazz. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm assuming in that time you've been very productive. I went to get Benadryl to make me sleep today. Okay. Drugs are an option. Okay, this rat is kicking my ass. Hope you guys have been good. We've been pretty good. Fuzzy, welcome back. Okay, so the grind is, I don't know what the grind is. I'm gonna be honest. It seems it is getting good is what I need to do. Maybe stick to the crabs. Maybe. Stick to the carbs. I got it. Yeah, carb load, Jazz. That's what you need to do. Then rats. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to you, Hammer. I might just wander off and die 1,000 times. That's kind of what I'm feeling like today. Okay, so I have to be facing an enemy to deal damage to them. Yeah, never mind. You got it or not. Like, I'm technically not facing this enemy, so I can't deal damage. That's a little strange to look at. Here, I know exactly what I'm doing from here on out. We're going straight attack, baby. Nothing is fucking stopping me. Dagger main. What are you doing the grind for? Well, okay, so what I wanted to do is I want to get to level 15, and then I want to enter the dungeon portal, and I want to see what's inside the dungeon. That's what I want to do the grind for. Do you think it would be better to do one of the quests? I could do a quest. That might be faster. Some ores are in the dungeon. Okay, I figured some ores would be in the dungeon. These fucking crabs, dude. I will say that I don't like the mechanic of dropping items in this game, but maybe you have a vision for it later. Oreo's in the dungeon, got it. Jazz is running on 11 hours of sleep and she's doing her best. You can also cook the crabs. Does that give me EXP, or does it just increase the amount of health that they give me? I would be more inclined to spend my time cooking the crabs if I didn't drop them if I died, but considering I'm just throwing lives at them, I'm not particularly invested in cooking them. Both, though, he says, as if taunting me to cook crabs. Alright. I wish there was something to give you any direction to go, like a skills menu that shows you what level you can do what at as an example. I do agree with you, Drew. I wish that I could tell, like, what level I need. Oh, I just unlocked spells. Interesting. I did not know that I unlocked spells, but I did. Well, we might as well put these in our bar now, shan't we? How does this work? Okay, that's an AoE, I guess? So we will... Oh, nice, bro. Never, what am I doing? I gotta go mage, dude. It's just free kill, assuming I live long enough. Okay, well, didn't live long enough to cast it there. Alright. Let's go pick up my crab. Maybe we can get another AoE off. Dude. I wasted my points. Now, wait, can I reset my points, Hammer? Please, for the love of God, tell me you have a reset point thing in here. Do not tell me there is no reset point. I will add one. God damn it. Right now, okay. Yeah, I will grind the gold to pay the guy if I have to. That is cool that you can just add shit on the fly, though. That's awesome. I wish I could do that for my game when people were playing it. Just straight up be like, oh, we can add that right now. Go get them. Sport. But the character points would also be not if you know what they do. Yeah, like a pop-up. Yeah, I did actually ask Hammer to do that as well. It would be nice to have a pop-up. So wait, we have 28 crabs. We have empty bottles. I don't actually know how to cook, but there was a forge over here. I see nothing that looks like cooking. I'm assuming it's going to be in like a food processing house. Maybe in the deli. Cooking stoves, okay. Oh, we need wood. Fuck. Okay, we gotta go figure out this wood shit. Alright, I have not actually gotten wood at all in this game. I don't know how to get wood. I don't know what tree I can cut. I don't know how to cut it. Oh, you have to be on top of the tree facing down. That's a little strange. So I can't cut it from the side. I can't cut it like that. I have to cut it from the top. Oh no, this tree just can't be cut. Okay, it's arbitrary. It depends on the tree. Got it. That tree cannot be cut. We're reworking that. Okay, got it, got it. So trees, you have to be underneath them to currently cut them, and they have to be of some... I'm assuming it's just the smaller trees. They all seem like they give me one log. It is not random. It is just a single log. So that means that I need to cut 28 trees to cook my 28 crabs. I do not know if that is worth the time investment to do so. So let us first endeavor to go cook a few crabs to see if that is worth it. Okay, so we're going to craft 6. It just does it. So the HP restoration goes up by 40. That's awesome. But the chance to drop on death is still 100%. I would actually prefer a reduction of time if I go through the process of refining it. But I don't know what you have determining your drop chance thing right now. I haven't seen anything that says anything less than 100%. It's either 0 or 100% drop chance. Also, it says the clam is consumable, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe cooking it does something. Oh, it gives 125 HP. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, is it worth it to cook the crabs? I don't know. I actually wasn't paying attention to my EXP, so let's go get some more wood, and we'll do 1, and we'll see how much EXP we get. But yeah, Hammer, I was asking earlier, why did you endeavor... I know I've said endeavor like 4 times. Why did you decide to make an mmorpg? I know that you had a couple other games. You had your shootout game that I have not tried. And I think you made something else with Affliction Studios, but I'm not sure. You get no EXP for cooking food. Okay, is that what you just checked? I will confirm one more time. So it is pointless to cook unless you... Okay, so wait, we have 387. We're going to cook 1. We have not gained any EXP. Okay. So if you're just going to drop them on death, I don't think it's worth it to cook anything, because you're just going to die, gain full life, and then reset anyways. So it makes more sense to not cook, unless you need the food for something. But I am not really worried about sustaining right now. I'm more worried about leveling up. And I do like that even crabs that aren't aggro do die. I feel... I need a bow. That's what I need. I'm gonna die here. I'm not. Okay, we're level 13. We're 2 away. We still have this bottle quest. I don't remember. Go to the starting nexus for a second. Okay, tell you what. I will right now. I'll fix the food EXP in a second. Okay, sweet. Dude, Hammer's on it, man. I'm here in the starting nexus. Can you just make this tree the reset point? So we can return to the tree of life to reset our stat points. Can I pick up these drinks? No, I can't. Oh, this gives you MP regen as well. Dude, carrying this around is better. Go back to the Nexus. Lol. Aren't I in the Nexus? Starter Nexus area. That's where I was. This place, right? Oh, what is that? Old Aunt Cody? What the fuck is that? Dude, nice. Oh, great. Glorious. Okay, so I need to actually earn coins. Sounds like a plan. I need 1,000 coins. I have not earned money. I missed it. Yeah, I didn't even see it, dude. That's great. Good. Okay, we have an ant now. We can reset our stats. Beautiful. Thank you for that update, Hammer. Old Aunt Cody. Yeah, I think he's referencing the ant boss from the previous game. Because I love that. It was pretty funny when we fought the ant boss. It was like a big thing. You gonna die an old lady? Yeah, dude, I might. Any qualms with that? Okay, and then Hammer says he's gonna fix the, Wait, let's equip the magic staff. Oh shit, the crabs are on me. Dude, I'm kicking ass with this AoE spell. Okay, I wish the targeting was a little bit better for these. But it does work. I don't know what, like how? I'm not entirely sure. Like if I click on an enemy, okay. You gotta be patient with it, I think. Okay, like up there, it should have. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, doing this way is better. I got another big update coming. I can't wait. Fuck. Okay, we're almost level 14. I appreciate Hammer fixing everything just on the fly. That's great. Yeah, I'm not enthusiastic about this dropping mechanic, but I'm gonna trust you. to find something to integrate this well. Okay, let's dude, expelling flame? Okay, I don't actually know what that did. It killed the things, but okay, these guys just spawn and try to kick my ass. I guess we will eat some of our crabs. And we need more bottles, I guess, too. Okay, I don't think we can... Can we not get those bottles? Do I have too many bottles? I have 5. Are you beating this game tonight? I don't know what endgame looks like. I might. Are you joining me? I have a couple other games I might... I definitely want to show Path of Achra because I really like that game. It's super awesome. But since Hammer is so kindly fixing everything I have a problem with so far, I'm kind of enjoying the progress. Nah. Nah. Are you done with your stream? Are you still streaming? What are you doing? Yeah, PoE, the new indie game? Yeah, bro. Swordia was the original Path of Exile. I have 66 crabs. I'll tell you what, that's a lot of crabs, and I honestly wouldn't be opposed to cooking them, but that means I have to cut 66 trees. And it's a lot faster to kill crabs than it is cut trees in this game. Me? Watching Shane. Might hop on in a bit. Gotcha. Well, that's right. Today's Friday. It's your day off, dude. I remember you teasing us and saying that you were going to do something, but... I don't know if I'm going to beat this game tonight. I don't know what endgame content looks like. There may be a boss here. There might be another Ant Queen. Day off and 2 hours late. 2 hours late? Yeah, okay, I gotta keep re-equipping this. Alright. What are we doing here? We're almost level 15. Let's get 15, then let's check out the dungeon. I want to see what that looks like. And then we'll decide what we're going to do from there. How does that even work? How does what even work? You being here and 2 hours late? Do you have Heather with you this weekend, Tyler? Okay, we're level 15. Let us go explore the dungeon. Okay, I was going to get the bottles, but... I feel I need 2 more bottles for the quest. I didn't check my quest log. Do I have a quest log? I do have a quest log. Oh, I need 16 bottles. Okay, sometimes the bottles... I cannot grab them. Interesting. She was over earlier, going to Ohio. She'll be back tomorrow. Is she going to visit Jazz? You can't tell me she's not visiting Jazz while she's there. Okay, we have another 30 points, dude. That's a lot of fucking points. Part of me just wants to do attack, but... Does this increase my mana pool if I get this? It does not look like it. I think this trip is strictly business. You think trips with Jazz would not be business? Okay. Hour north of where we were last time. Okay. Thought he said ability power increases mana. I don't think he did. I think he said that it increases... Well, like, so for example, there are certain things that say they scale with ability power, like the staff does. So I'm honestly not sure. Where was the level 15 portal again, guys? You guys remember? I think it was over here. 25 jelly stung and 15 water coils. Water squids. Are those... Can I kill those? Is that within my wheelhouse? Oh, dude. Look at this. TP in here. Oh my god, we don't do any damage. Okay, the jellies are... Oh wait, I didn't drop this for some reason. This is drop chance 100%. What the hell was that? I thought for sure, man, that water spell was going to do work, but maybe because they're water... Oh, maybe we'll try the fire spell. Yeah, puzzled, lol. I got fucking destroyed. Yeah, you don't drop what's equipped. No, you do drop what's equipped. I've had the staff equipped like 1,000 times, and it keeps dropping it every time. I gotta keep re-equipping it. Oh, look at them, dude. They're mogging my body now. Okay, here, we got this. We got this. We so fucking got this. Go one spell off. Okay, can we... Oh, actually, we do have this now. They actually can't kill me from here. Unfortunately, the floating jellies, their weakness is staircases, which means free level up for me. Sucks to suck. Actually, why am I just not using the AoE spell? Nice. Reminds me of Dark and Darker. Nice, look at all that. What is he doing? Is he trying to AoE me? This game is actually just like Dark and Darker. What is he doing? I'm taking 82 damage. Holy shit, stop him. One more of those hits and I'm almost dead. Do we need a live review of single player Dark and Darker right now? I don't even think I have it installed, but I can set that up for next time if you really want a live review of Dark and Darker. If you guys are eager for something like that. Okay, so last thing I want to check before we move to our next game, though. Single player Dark and Darker? Yeah, the one where you don't encounter any enemies, Drew, obviously. Update push, nice. As solo, as there in single player? Where is that level 15 dungeon I saw? I wonder what changed. Items, wink wink. Yeah, did you say something about, Oh, is that the drop chance thing? Did you turn off the drop chance? If you did, that's awesome. Because I hate the drop chance. That makes it much more playable. I've killed 5 of the... I like that it shows you how many you got there. That's nice. Okay, wait. I want to see if Hammer also updated the... Did he update that we gain EXP for cooking food? That's also what I want to know. Maybe. Maybe, yes. Okay. Yeah, that's a good change. I think the dropping items thing is a little strange. If there were mechanics that played off of that, I think I would be much more okay with it. Not yet. Okay. I'm doing that now. Or I'm assuming you're talking about the... I wonder if trees will ever give more than 1 wood. That might also be a good idea. So, 2,110. Okay, so he's working on that right now. Got it. Definitely good. Yeah, EXP for... Doing EXP for, like, forging and shit like that, I think would be really beneficial. I'm pretty sure I did see a... I love that you can update this game in real time. Actually, what is the mage trainer? I didn't even look at him. Oh, you can just... You just learn these. Assuming you're the right level. I do not meet the requirements. Well, I'm like a chicken away from getting those requirements. Okay, chickens don't give EXP. Interesting. Was not expecting chickens to... Okay, there's the level 15 dungeon. Actually, let's just go in here. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, there's slimes. Holy shit, they take a lot of damage. Okay, I actually really like this dungeon area so far. Because it feels like an instance of just a unique piece of land. Holy shit, get away from me. Okay, I have 3 HP. Wait, we can eat these. I forgot. Okay, there's wolves. Okay, there's... The dungeon is a tough place. Oh, never mind. I dropped the staff again. Okay, so it's not... The staff was dropped. Which means we gotta endeavor back there to pick it up again. Okay. Really like the word endeavor this stream. I should just change that stream title to endeavor. Okay, so we dropped that. I want to see what's over here. What is this? Okay, there's just more. Oh, there's a chest up there. You guys think I can get that chest? I don't know if I can. Must have missed that one. Oh, is there a cooldown? Yeah, it's like a 3-second cooldown. Okay, wait. I want to see if I can get the chest. Oh! Dude, we can so get that fucking chest. There's no way. Now, the real question is, do we meet the requirements to wear the chest? Probably not, but we can get it. Staff drop fixed. Thank you, dude. I will have to go pick it up. And then I will let you know if it works. Alright. So we're cruising. We have one goal and one goal only. It's to not die first. Holy shit, dude. Oh, I got bit by the fucking wolf. Okay. This game kind of reminds me of Minecraft, where you gotta run back to your location to pick up your shit again. I know it's not like Minecraft in any sense of the word, like gameplay-wise, but that mechanic reminds me of that. You guys might be thinking that, man, me dashing is really awkward, and it is a little bit, to try to figure out the direction. No, get away from me, buddy. Okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. All we have to do is... Oh, we got body blocked. Do we keep the armor? Okay. We did not get our staff somehow. Bronze armor of lifesteal, dude. Okay, so it's got 150 HP. Can we wear this? Nice. Dude, we got 5% lifesteal? We are fucking cooking now. I actually don't have any gold, though. I have not figured out how to get gold. Getting body blocked so hard, it looks quite annoying. Yeah, it looks like you actually have to defeat stuff. They have collision, so I'm kind of just... Oh, I do damage, though. I realize my potential. Get in there. I see coal down there, too. Do we have a heal? Oh, I didn't even check out the new spells either. Kill him! Okay. What does this spell do? Tornado. 500 damage. That's a lot more damage than anything I'm doing right now. We'll put Dark Sword on, too. I am curious. I have to go figure out if I can get my staff back, because I didn't grab it last time. I must have not been near it. I really like the look of these portals. They're awesome. Actually, let's try a tornado. Oh, dude. We can wipe the floor with these guys now. Never mind. He says as he dies immediately. I think I killed the slimes, though. Did I go the wrong way? I don't think I did. Is it to the left more? I think I went too far. Bro, get off my ass. He's got bones. Oh, he has coins. Oh shit, this is our first coin. How much should we get? 25 bucks. Okay, okay. I think it's on here. Alright, my current goal is to regain my staff. And then, I don't know what I want to do next. Regain the staff. Because I think the staff actually affects my, I don't see it, actually. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, the staff might just be gone. Can we buy another staff? I'm assuming the magic shop would despawn. It might have, or... I mean, Hammer's been updating the game, too, so maybe the update did something to it. I don't see it over there, so... Let's go to the mage shop. Can you buy staves in the mage shop? Okay, can we... Is the mage... Is this like a... We can... Oh. Oh, it just takes one wood. Wow, okay. That's a really chill recipe, surprisingly. It's like on the border of it. Maybe it's like a... I don't know, honestly. Alright, let's loot that. Let's make a mage staff again. I'm glad the recipe is so cheap to make. Wait, what does the higher staff require? Holy water, rubies. Okay, I don't know where that is. Craft. The ant was like that too. Interesting. Let me talk to him again. I guess maybe it just needs to be... The padding needs to be bigger on the sides. It looks like it's on the text box. Okay, so let's equip this. Alright. And then, out of curiosity... Yeah, I need to fix it. Okay. We're giving Hammer a laundry list of things to do. Game dev life. I went the wrong way again. Navigation is not my strong suit. I feel like it's up here. Oh. No, this is way too far. You clip something for me? Stabs in the mage shop? Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, it was at the top. Yeah, the padding needs to be changed. Okay. The padding around the edge of the stuff. Okay, so... Could we, like, theoretically just stand in the center here? Okay, wolves take a lot more damage. But we did kill a bunch of slimes. Interesting. Dark sword. Did I just kill him? I can tell. Oh, why is there things here? Huh? Okay, actually, assuming I have mana, Dark Sword is like pretty good. This guy just healed his ass. Yeah, hammer trolling me. Is that what that was? I thought so. Okay, we actually can't. Our mana regen is too low. Okay, we're naked again. What? Okay, I guess just our armor was taken off. Alright. Hammer, I admire the world you built. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, dude. It is definitely the start to an MMO. I think my favorite thing about this game is that you can update it in real time. That's super cool to me. I'm excited to see where it goes, and I will be back to it. But for now, we're going to go to another game. The fuck? I think I'm going to upgrade my ability. Yeah, you did a great job, man. Keep up the good work. Let me know when you're targeting. I don't know what the naked thing was. I think it just unequipped my items for some reason. Yeah, not to you, Fuzzy. And then we didn't drop our gold either. Building an MMO, yeah, it's a huge thing, dude. And the cool thing is Hammer also made it so you can add your own content. I don't know how easy it is, but that could be pretty cool too. To change everything. Hello there. Hello, Kuro Fox. How are you today? How's your day going? The Black Fox has arrived. I think that's what Kuro means, right? Black Fox 2. There's a 1 somewhere. Busy? No, I'm not that busy. Why? If you're here to tell me that you can make art for my stream, you're in the wrong place. Desktop. Nice. Super easy. Yeah, awesome. That's great to hear. What do I want to do now? Dude, actually, just a matter of putting your images and stuff in a folder. That's actually awesome. I did want to try out Cape Hideous, and it just works in the game instantly. That's actually amazing. So, this is a game that caught my eye. I thought it was particularly interesting. It's by Jake Clover. I haven't got a chance to play any of Jake Clover's other games. Oh, before I go, click Gothica. Okay, let's check out Gothica. That's someone's take of the user content. Okay. I'm assuming I just use my thing. Class. I feel mage is the best. Global login. Interesting. Create. Okay. Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. Well then. No, don't worry. I got in. Oh, the Dragon Lord's just here and he's level 1. He's got 1,000 light. You bugged? A little bit. Restart your game. I'm in, I think. I'm in now. Dude, this is kind of cool. People can make their own little games. His servers must be having an issue. How do I leave? Oh, okay. There's a labyrinth? That's cool, dude. I might actually have to play some Gothica, too. Check it out. Does it have all, like, the same spells and stuff, too, though? Oh, he's got different spells. Dude, we got Fireball and Healing. Nice. They spelled guard wrong. All these are G-A-U-R-Ds instead of G-U-A-R-Ds. Guys, I'm in the dark room. And I don't see the king. Okay. Maybe this is a work in progress. Well, that seems pretty neat, dude. I'm glad people can make their own stuff. That's awesome to hear it. We have no control of user content serves and nothing I can do. Okay, interesting. That's kind of cool. If there's anything I would say, I don't know if it's possible, but having an like a thing on here that shows you how many players are in each server, that would be pretty cool too. You define motivation. I believe in you, Fuzzy. Motivation for me often comes as the byproduct of just doing something. How do you moderate what they do with the login info? I don't think they get a choice of doing anything with the login info. Yeah, they don't have it. I figure it's all on his end. That's actually pretty cool, dude. I like the weird thing you've built here. It's interesting. Alright, so like I said, we're going to play Cape Hideous. It looks like a strange game, and I haven't played any of Jake Clover's other stuff, but I wanted to give it a shot. A token from your client which is validated only for that server. The IP is visible, yeah. Interesting. We're doing windowed, so they can IP ban. I'm hoping that's not too loud. Let me know if that volume for the game is good so you can still hear it. Okay. Yeah, it's a really unique looking game. I really like the art style. It's very personable, which is why I was interested in trying it. The music is definitely a big part of this. I want to make sure you guys can hear it, so I'm going to turn it up. Okay, arrow keys. I don't know if I click on anything. Oh, that's a nice touch. Your character sprite changes and looks down. Oh, interesting. Surely there must be a way to talk to people. There's some very funky looking characters. There's a lot of effort in here, holy shit. Like an amateur artist, but pro effects artist behind that guy? I don't know, dude. But like watching the characters interact and stuff, it's like fascinating. It's like the world is alive in some weird way. I do not know that which I must do. Ah, dude, I absolutely love this already. I love how much effort is in it. Just even like the sprites. It's like we're repairing a pirate ship. I appreciate that the hair is even consistent too. That's crazy. Dude, it's the fucking little details for this game, man. It's crazy. Get banned from using the music box? I was gonna say keep turning it on and off. What the fuck is this guy doing, dude? Wow, that fucking flag animation, holy shit, dude. I'm not sure what to say because I am just routinely bewildered by each progressive animation. Yeah, tied it up. Somebody write this down. Is this a map? Is this a map of everything we've seen so far? Is that accurate? Somebody map it out. We seem to be collecting flags. It looks like we're heading towards a storm. We have rope as well. Doing things you don't think of doing on a game. Yeah, that's really fascinating. I love how artsy it is, actually. That's my favorite part about it. This guy, is he blocking my path now? Is there another flag I can take? Okay. So we've collected a few flags. I do not know what any of that means. It seems like certain areas are blocked off. Like, I don't think I can go left here now, yeah. Dude, I love how it just looks at me. I mean, look at even just like random subtle stuff, like putting your foot on that. It's kind of crazy. The amount of effort. Like there's somebody's bed, but why? I don't know, man. This is what art looks like, I think, Fuzzy. Goes off the music box now. think we're looking even a different direction now. Look at those shoes we knocked down earlier. They're over here. That's a nice touch. The map has changed down here. People are doing different stuff, moving pots over. Okay. Preparing for the storm, I'm assuming. So we can't go back out here. Oh, maybe those pots are to catch rainwater. So they don't have to, like, worry about water. Looks like they patched up all the holes in the boat. No flags go to sleep, okay. They got a nice little nap. Makes sense, obviously. I expect nothing less. Wow, look at that, dude. You can see the fucking texture of the fabric move. Jesus. The shutters are closed. Giving us a cup of tea, I think. This game is beautiful. It is actually fucking gorgeous. I found myself somewhat enamored. Yeah, me as well. That's why I'm not talking. I'm just like processing it and I'm like, holy shit, I feel like I need to play this another 20 times and I'm not even done with it yet. It's amazing, all the detail. Oh, I can move. Oh, weird. Okay. Is there collision? Yeah, there is collision. Okay. It's like a weird collision, though. Different feel now, yeah. Definitely. Can I go up here? No. Okay, I lost control of it. Is this our, like, mother or something? Oh, no, it's a real person. Discarding the water that we used, okay. Puts the bowl on the head. But like half the time I just want to watch to see what they're gonna do. Interesting. This guy's got an actual boat in his hat. A lot of bloody weapons. Why the high detail sharpening only to show it isn't getting sharper? You know, I was trying to test it. It looked like part of it was, but I couldn't tell. Plot. Yeah, plot. It would be self-doubt related. Eh. Name of the game is called Cape Hideous. It also looks like it's made in Game Maker, judging by that icon in the top left. Also very impressive. Yeah, definitely go buy this. It's fucking fascinating. Even just as an art piece. I couldn't tell you if I would call it a game, because I haven't sensed a loose state yet, but that's just me being pedantic. I do really like whatever this is. There is some level of interactability, though it feels very linear. But I do enjoy what I'm looking at, and it definitely, there's an intense craftsmanship about it that I think is interesting. Maybe I was supposed to go somewhere else down bottom? I can't use that ladder yet. It just doesn't look like I could go more left, but maybe I can. Oh, it's a ladder. Okay. Entire game is a puzzle. It could be. It'll make you solve puzzles right now. It's true. Right now, I just feel like it's trying to tell a story. I don't necessarily think it's trying where you have a puzzle to solve, but As it does actually feel like I'm on some sort of railroad tracks to see the entirety of what the story is. Back here again. I was wondering if we were going to get to the storm plot line. No puzzles, just meow meow. Yeah, just cats. There were cats here. It is just a narrative story with some very, very impressive attention to detail. Very expressive, too. That was pretty interesting. What a unique piece of art. Yay or nay? I'm just thinking about the story. Give me a moment. I definitely think yay, dude. I would hesitate to call it a game. It's very short. Obviously, you saw me play through it. I'm sure there are other options. Like, I don't know if I got all the achievements. But as for, like, a piece of, like, art, I think it's really interesting. It's fascinating. The difficulty would be marrying some of this concept to, like, a win and lose condition, but I really do like just the subtle ways that your character interacts with the environment. And that somebody went in and... Because, like, you got to think about it from the perspective of, like, there's got to be separate sprites for, like, all of the... I mean, even when her hair gets tied up and everything, it's really unique. Definitely a lot of work put into it for what it is. As for the story, I'd be curious to hear what your guys' interpretations are. I'm getting the symbolism of... So what do we have here? We have a crew working on a boat. They're repairing something that's broken initially and preparing for a storm. Everybody is working together. The task is self-evident. We are dropped into a character that isn't necessarily lost. She's actually very competent in exactly what she's doing. As the player, we do not know exactly what needs to happen, but by following the path, we eventually do everything. None of the characters speak any written word. It's all just through eyes. Eyes is also another big symbol of it. This idea of, like, perception changing, especially with the water, because water is, like, generally a symbol for, like, renewal and life and things like that. So this idea that we're, like, drinking tea and being able to, like, see something differently. The only thing that confuses me is the octopus. I don't know if it's like an animal instinct sort of thing or what, but there was a clear split at some point where we became like a second self and we were able to repair the boat to drain the water out of the broken boat. The boat being like some sort of vehicle or vessel heading towards a storm. But then even when we were in the storm, there was like an aspect of being able to see that sort of renewal because all the water went into those giant cauldrons. And then our eyes changed blue instead of red like they had been prior. So I definitely think there's like an aspect of perception there within the narrative. There's an aspect of like a second self, which is there, that split. I couldn't tell you if there was like an integration of both. I don't know. It was very interesting. I got a bunch of vague thoughts about the narrative and story, but I would have to play it a couple more times. Overall, yay, for sure. Definitely, I really like it. That was very awesome. I definitely will play through it a few more times. Yeah, I've only got 4 out of 7 achievements. So, finish the story in under 22 minutes. Oh, we could probably do that. And 2 hidden achievements. Very awesome. I quite love that, dude. That was fucking unique as heck. He says fucking and then says heck instead of hell. I really like that. That was really cool. Very awesome. I do wonder what the story is about, but I got some aspects of it. Very subconscious. Oh, it was a very cool game, dude. 40 minutes I got out of it. That was worth every dollar. Oh, that's super cool. There's just some work that is inspirational. Even if it's just unique artistically. And there was minimal interaction with us being able to walk, but definitely very fascinating. I think it was okay. A nice perspective piece. It was an homage to Another World. Interesting. I can definitely see Another World, but I believe Another World had win and lose states. I believe that was a game you could die in relatively terribly. I think it was a nice perspective piece. Actually, the thing I liked about it most was that it built this unique world. My only disagreement with it, if I was to be more realistic about my perception of the game, is I dislike how we couldn't be in there longer, and I disliked how we couldn't interact with it more. I actually would have appreciated from a game standpoint being able to interact just a little bit more. I would say the interactions felt a byproduct of what we were doing, especially when we got to the music box and I was accidentally kicking that thing back and forth. Like, a lot of it was like a byproduct. You sort of just walk into something and then like an animation happens. It wasn't necessarily, I mean, you were moving from point A to point B, but it didn't feel like I had that much interaction with the world itself. I think games as a medium, if we're going to push it forward more artistically, often some of the best art has the most interactability from the player to make choices for that. So it was interesting. I liked it, and I think it was worth. I think it's a good price point of like what, $5 or $6. And I think it has a lot of $6. I think it has a lot of replayability just to look at all the interesting art and get like sort of enveloped in this world and to compare how it changes over time as you progress in the story. And the characters were all very unique and strange and fascinating to look at. So definitely like it. From a game standpoint, no, it's not a game. I'm picky about my games, and that that was not a game. Pretty and interesting as an art piece, but not very gamey to me. Interesting. Much food for thought. I do think interesting pieces of art, though, sort of just like give you like a brain worm. They worm in there and you remember things from them. I think the thing I would take away from it most is it has a lot of just extra love and touch into just like the character expressing themselves through actions rather than words. I think that's really unique. I like that aspect of it. I don't know the character, but I got a better sense of them from just the way they moved in the idle animations, as well as when you would go to the edge of things and like sort of just look off and things like that. I appreciate that was even added in there, frankly. It could have just been an invisible wall that went to nowhere. So the fact that there was something there to interact with is interesting to me. And if I didn't spend so much time looking at everything, then I definitely could speedrun it. Although I think speedrunning this is antithetical to what it is, but it's interesting that that is an achievement. Not that your achievements have to be diegetically fitting with the art itself, you know, but interesting to think about. And it was done in Game Maker. A lot of the time I was looking at these effects and I'm like, how would I do this in Game Maker if I was to do something like this? So from one Game Maker dev to another, that was interesting to look at as well. Very cool. Very unique. Interesting. All right, what are we going to do next time? I guess we can talk about that. I am going to end my stream in a second here, but next time, so we recently, for my game, I feel like we got to do some work, so we'll probably do some work next time I stream. So what do we get here? I think I just had somebody complaining about bugs or the game being buggy, but they didn't tell me what the bugs were, so that is for us to figure out. Yeah, so we have, game is not playable in Spanish, but he has 25 hours, and we have 3 hours, something about a bug. Let's pull that up and look at it. Okay, so This review in Chinese with Google Translate says, "This is a rubbish game full of bugs. Did I draft it?" Which I don't know, almost saying "did I draft it" makes it sound like more of a dig against the person than me. But yeah, I expected bugs after not having an update for 2.5 years and then releasing an update, so I figured I would have appreciated more if they had contacted me and explained what the bugs were so that I can fix them, but I'm assuming it is part of the bugs we have fixed so far. So we have fixed the sand array bug, which is a pretty big one, and also the level data save death bug was a big one as well. I kind of take some Steam reviews as lies sometimes. Yeah, well, it's difficult because, there's a problem with, I've heard this argument for Reddit as well, where people will upvote or downvote based on how they feel about something, and that wasn't necessarily the intention of the upvote downvote system. The upvote and downvote system was often like the most relevant or like the best type of thing. Even if you disagree with the comment, that's generally what it was supposed to be. So it's Steam reviews are often based on people's emotions rather than something. Khalifa M83. Hi all. Yeah, how you doing, Khalifa? How are you? How's your day going? I thought some people were just being mean. Yeah, it happens. I think you're more often to get reviews from people for games that are, first off, people are more moved by negative motivation anyways. Negative reinforcement is stronger. They're more likely to, when angry or upset, interact with a review than if they're, positive. I think that's just human nature. But you also have to take some of those reviews with a grain of salt as well. Like, it was actually kind of difficult because for my game, that review I got from the Spanish one that I saw here was, said not playable, but it has 25 hours. So I couldn't tell if that was like a joke or not. Because I was like, well, I got 25 hours out of it, so it's obviously playable to 25 hours, unless this is just idle time in the main menu or something. So, but like this one, yeah, it makes sense. I probably have bugs, things there. Don't you go around telling people the downvote upvote system is supposed to be anything but what you feel. I think now it is about what you feel, but I think in the past, the intention was that. Can't you reply to them to ask more? Yeah, I probably will. They are, obviously, they speak Mandarin, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on releasing the next hotfix, because I suspect that some of the bugs that people have already found, the most overt ones, that was the problem that they had. So, it's literally a popularity thing. It's like likes on a YouTube video. Kind of, yeah. It is kind of like that, yes. I think the original intention for Reddit was for it to be more objective than subjective, the upvote and downvote system. But I don't think that's the way it ended up turning out because of human nature to interact subjectively. So, but yeah, I probably will leave a developer response. I'm just going to fix the bugs that I have in here and then go from there. This game made me start laughing hysterically because I was stuck at the time wizard. 9.9 out of 10. Yes. Ain't nobody on the original Reddit being objective. It was filled with miscreants, you weenie. I don't think so. Not the original Reddit. The original OG Reddit, dude. I'm an old Redditor, bro. You can check my 15-year badge or whatever, man. Proved my point. I think when I had read something about Reddit, the intention was for it to be based on relevancy and utility to people reading it, but often reviews are kind of like that, is basically what I'm trying to say. That you can take them with a grain of salt. So, just take what you can and then reduce the rest fuzzy. I think that's the best way to put it. I haven't actually looked at reviews for your game. I still need to write mine. What does yours look like right now? You have very positive. Do you have... Oh, that's a great review. Holy shit. 0.3 hours. That's so good. I want to see what the negative reviews are. So this one in Spanish says, "Where's the sex? There are only women, and when you get close, they disappear." Holy shit, these reviews are great. Dude, your reviews are so good. Holy shit. That's amazing. If you enjoy this, get out and get help. That's hilarious, dude. The graphics are stunning. The views are breathtaking. And the music is amazing. Whoever made this piece of art should get a Nobel Prize, to be honest. Make the boobs bigger in the next game, please. Dude, that's so good. These are great reviews. I still love this fucking game now. That's so good. And they got pissed at me. 10 out of 10 with friendships again. Dude, that's awesome. I'm glad you got positive reviews for that. I have to do the speed run soon. That's good, dude. Glorious. Nice. Yeah, so at some point we're going to be playing, I bought the Claymation game. I used to be a Claymation person myself, and I was playing one of those guys' earlier games. But I will be trying out Judero at some point, probably on stream. I thought it was fascinating. I know it kind of has that Hylix vibe. I haven't played Hylix, but this game actually looks like an action RPG, so it's kind of more my speed. Turn-based RPG is a little too slow for me. I will be endeavoring to try Hylix at some point, both 1 and 2. I also got Slayers, which was just hilarious. I love the energy, and I also love that it's like just like a shitpost for Duke Nukem, basically, but you're like a gamer, geek, nerd sort of thing, and it has like a bunch of like alternative, like old, like it's like almost like Fallout Boy music or something in the background. It's like hilarious. Hylix 1 was pretty short, so if you don't like it, it won't be a long time. Okay, good. I didn't know that it was short. But yeah, Slayers was... I played like a couple minutes of this, dude. I fucking love this game already. It's so good. It's just hilarious. I'll be playing that on stream at some point. Also, Jacob wants me to play DSX 3, so I'll do that. I did play a little bit of Soul Searching, which is the Judero developers' earlier game, and I really like the narrative part of it so far. Actually, before I go, I do want to show you guys Path of Achra, because I was fascinated with this game. I found it like super crazy and intense. So it's a roguelike game. And initially when you get in there, it's like very overwhelming because you have to pick 3 things. You have to pick your culture, class, and religion. And each of these things, you know, they all have different, you know, it's hard to tell what exactly does what. You're not given a tutorial. You're just thrown in. When are you going to play that math game from my childhood? Dude, we'll download it. We'll queue it up. But I love how I actually really like how it overwhelms you from the start and doesn't hold your hand. It just expects you to figure it out. So you start your game, and what I noticed immediately, besides just like the interesting lore that makes me invested in the world to try to figure out like what's happening, is you're just dropped in and you got to deal with stuff, okay? The game kind of plays itself. For the most part, every time you right click, the character will just essentially go forward towards the gate. Okay, and you have to beat like a certain amount of randomly generated levels in order to continue. So you can see I'm gaining levels, and then you might wonder like, okay, well, what is the point of the game? The point of the game is obviously as a roguelike, so your goal is to get loot. So we obviously got some loot at the end of this dungeon. And it's to build your character. So each of the class, the culture you have, the religion you have, and the class itself, they all contribute, and even your starting weapon, to what your abilities are. And you have to debate based on the armor you put on, how to synergistically affect everything. So, for example, the culture I have right now, the Mag Bruta, on being dealt damage applies 5 doom to 1 enemy within a 5-tile range. Okay, so let's just keep that concept in mind. And then doom is per stack deal 5 death damage on being attacked. Okay, so we apply 5 doom, and then doom is deals 5 death damage on being attacked. This is not really relevant, and this is not necessarily relevant. But our Gladius, our Jade Gladius, deals poison damage to the target. So now, if you go in the level up menu, this is where the choice and the interest comes in for synergy, okay? Because you have all of these are abilities that you can use your points to buy, except you can only acquire power from 3 elements. So you essentially have to, you can multi-class to a certain extent, but you have to pick what you're going to do. So the build that I've been running lately is I've been running necrokinesis, which is deal death damage to target, and then on being healed, deal death damage to the closest enemy. Okay, because then I have this doom thing which applies tile range, and then on being hit it grants this, as well as poison here. On applying sickness, deal poison damage to all 3 adjacent enemies, to 3 adjacent enemies. And like you can see how the synergy begins to stack. You could do something like necrokinesis, and then you can also do like a poison heal build. You can also make it so that you plague enemies, and then based on your plague level that affects them, as well as summons allied units and things like that. This one's a poison familiar. Summons Tsuchigumo familiar based on entrance and / learning it. It summons a Tsuchigumo figure. But it's really captivating because you have these items, you have these abilities. Let's see what I have here. I have summoned allies gain plus 10% of your max life. So then maybe wearing this and investing in things that summon familiars could be a potential build for this run. So it's essentially based on what you have. Or I could do on block deal 200 slash damage. On being hit, apply bleed to the attacker. So that's actually really strong because I can go down the bleed route. Assuming that they're already going to have bleed, I can potentially maximize bleed on the enemy based on what their bleed effect is. And then also, as you're playing the game, you have status effects that are on you as well. So right now I have charge because of my Haddad's Blessing, which per sack it gives me plus 5 damage dealt. So I could potentially even go into lightning of some sort. And based on charges that I have, do things. So this is on hit, apply a charge to myself and gain 1 speed. So that I could gain charges by doing this. Deal lightning damage and path. Summon. This applies charge based on skill level. Summon Fulminant Priest. It's just a really interesting, it kind of reminds me of playing a card game, I guess is the best way to put it. It's not so much focused on necessarily the gameplay or the movement like a roguelike generally would be. It doesn't really care much about this grid system necessarily. It's more focused on the synergy of your build and whether or not you can carry forward. And the best part about it is that when you end a level, you have 3 options to pick. You can go in any of these 3 spaces, but you can also read ahead of time what loot you're going to get, as well as what enemies you're going to fight. And then you can also invest in looking into their stats, what they do, the visible enemies, what they're like weak or effective against, what their attacks are. Like it's a very open information roguelike, which it seems overwhelming at first, but to be able to have access to all this information without just like face planning and dying and everything, I thought was really compelling. So yeah, I could be like, okay, based on my build and the items I have now, what is going to be the best thing for me to go forward with? Like, do I want to try to get some particular piece of armor? Do I want to try to, like, there's a resist poison thing. Like, you can kind of think ahead, and it's all about your build as you go forward. And I can also avoid monsters that are probably stronger against my build. So I thought this was a really fascinating game. I really like it. It's like playing a board game, but you're building like the most synergistic build you can possibly build for the game itself. So, and then obviously you get your choice of what you want to do each life. And then it does explain what these things do if you roll over them. Obviously a lot of text, a lot of reading. It's very information heavy, and it relies on, essentially it falls onto you to determine what you think would be the most synergistic best build going forward to get as deep as possible. And then as you play the game, you unlock more of the religions, cultures, and classes, which can lead to even more interesting synergies going forward. So at some point I'll probably do some random runs of this game just to sort of see if I can test my mettle of understanding this game, because I think that's ultimately what it is. It's the battle of learning the game and understanding it. And then that determines your ability to make a synergistic build. Right now I've been primarily like relegating myself to these 2 tiers, as well as this like poise tier. But I think if I were to do some random builds, I'd have to expand that knowledge, and instead of going with what I'm comfortable and familiar with, try some other interesting things, because there's a lot of weird stuff on here. It's wild. It's very strange. Everything from creating minions to like, I don't know, like weird tempo mid-range builds of like building dodge and things like that. It's crazy. repulsion. It's got everything in here. It's really unique. And I appreciate that it all seems like hand-drawn. It does not have like reused sprites. It's a very, it just looks like it has a lot of work into the design and feel of this very strange-looking game. So Path of Achra, definitely pick that one up. I fucking love this game. Super good. If I were to say anything about it, I find it super interesting. From a mechanics standpoint, from a gameplay perspective, that's what I really like about it. And these are actually 3 sections. I don't know if you can see the delineation between them here, but these are 3 sections. So the imp is the last of the the culture, and then this is the class, and then these are the religion. So you can see I have quite a bit still left to unlock that is not available to me. And then each class has like a starting weapon and things like that, and abilities. So doing random runs of this would be very challenging, but very interesting. A lot of reading. May not be the best stream game, but very fascinating game. I really like it. I like everything about it. Everything. Beautiful game. I've only put 3 hours into it, man. That is going to get way higher. So anyways, thank you guys for showing up today. Thank you guys for joining me on my games research. I'm very impressed with the artistic ability of Cape Hideous. I was not expecting that. I did download all of like Jake Clover's other games as well, which I had intended to play at some point. Bedtime, nice. Yeah, bedtime for me too. Soon. Stream games. I think I did that. Yeah. I have a whole folder of every one of Jake Clover's games he's ever made, and at some point we will be going through them. I don't know him much as an artist or a game dev yet, but when I was looking up indie game devs with interesting stuff, this is one of them came up. So his latest game, Cape Hideous, came out recently, October 25th, and I bought it. And so, pretty good. Pretty interesting. But yes, bedtime. Thank you guys all for coming out. Thank you for enjoying the weird art with me. And next time, I think I'm going to be doing programming, but we may, I don't know, I'm going to embrace chaos, so we'll see. We'll see what ultimately ends up happening. We shall see. Have a good night. Take care. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you, Jazz, for subscribing. If you guys have any ideas for the multi-subscriber badge, like monthly thing, let me know. We can go from there. Bye-bye. Have a good night, Drew. And take it easy, guys. Peace. Good luck.